Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Murderer is awfully mean. But how do you feel about somebody you know that's in the feds? Like they did a little wire fraud, little credit card fraud.
Free my ex. Free my ex.
Huh?
Hashtag free Pookie.
Okay,
You ain't got nothing on your resume but wire fraud. When you come out, how you gonna pay for my lifestyle?
Some more wire fraud.
You lock her ass up.
This time he just not gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Oh,
He done smarted
I'm
up.
gonna get in trouble for telling this story. I hope not. But I had a guy I used to date a long time ago, and he was scamming. Them pieces was hitting. Life was grand, okay?
I've had me a scammer or two.
Yeah, but it was like he had gotten some trouble, and they froze all his accounts. They took everything from him. And it was like right before he went in, he was like, you know, I really wanted to make this work with us. And I was like,
You the only one.
Lost your appeal.
they took all your Rolexes? Oh, I'm not holding it down.
Yeah.
I'm just not a hold it down type of woman. Like I said, I'm
Me
free.
either.
I don't commit crimes.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. First things first, if you seeing me right now. Second thing, bro. When the money gone, she gone. Stop dealing with these bird-brained women, bro. Cause when you run out of bread, I said when you run out of bread, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you leading with your money, your wallet, you thinking, yeah, you the hot-ish cause you got your bread together. Whole time she planning and she plotting. Oh, I got the scammers, the dope dealers, I don't want no 9 to 5. And then once all of them got used up, dried up like a little raisin, now she want the 9 to 5. Now she wants some stability. You got 10 years, that's enough for me. But bro, this man talking about hold me down. I held you down. You was spreading the bread. And whole time she left when you ain't got nothing going for yourself. Come on, bro.
Why didn't y'all tell me that women are still out here baby trapping men with children that they know are not theirs? So I had this one case where the parties were constantly going back and forth to court. The dad was just trying to get a little bit more custody time with the kids. He wasn't going for 50-50 or anything like that. He just wanted weekends, every other weekend, maybe 3 weekends a month. Mom was basically like, no, you can only see the child from this hour to this hour, pretty much like 4 hours at a time. Not super outrageous because the child was only 1 year old, but it was still kind of like, okay, why are you not trying to progress for father to have overnight? And let me tell you, mom was not nice, dad was super nice, he wasn't doing anything wrong, he was showing up to his visitation on time, he was paying the child support, he was taking care of the child. There was really no issue as to why father couldn't start having overnights or even longer periods with the child. One day, the court decided that they were going to start doing overnights with dad. Mom hated the idea, and next thing you know, we're in court on an emergency hearing of mom claiming that the dad is not the father.
Damn!
Mind you, this child is 1 year old. She's never brought up the fact that there could potentially be a different father in the case. And no one really believed her because this lady just lied throughout all the cases all the time. So we were like, okay, why are you pulling this? We don't really believe you. So father ends up doing a DNA test, and lo and behold, the child is not his.
Girl, you was fucking.
He had been taking care of this child for 1 full year. Mom knew the entire time that dad was not the father, but she persisted to get child support from him. She persisted to interfere with his custody. She persisted to bring him back and forth to court as if he was the father when the whole time she knew who the father was.
Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute, bitch.
Of course, my client was distraught, but he willingly gave up his visitation rights and his paternity rights to the child. And now mom is on living her own life, being a single mother, and maybe she'll get back with the baby daddy. But I was in complete shock that people are still out here baby trapping people when there are DNA tests. Like, just get a DNA test done at the beginning. Or even let the man know that you're sleeping around.
That's why I always recommend, bro, go get you a DNA test as soon as that baby get pushed out. Don't wait on it. Don't try to make it grow on you. You don't have to confide it into her, try to make her feel better. Oh, you don't trust me. Come on, every guy knows that these women are trying to gaslight you. Of why would you want to get a DNA test? You don't trust me, all that. Bro, she's just trying to gaslight you, bro. Even if the baby looks just like you. I don't care if she birthed you out, get a DNA test. Bro, ain't no freaking way, because number one, this girl ruined her baby's life already. Because you got a man that's active, spending time with the baby, bonding with the baby. Now the baby, that's all the baby know at the moment. Even though the person is young, the baby is young, it don't matter. Imagine if it took him 10 years, 20 years, and for you to ruin this man's entire image about being the father, you just ruined this man's experience. And truth be told, the only reason why you like, oh, you can't get him this hour between this hour because she's trying to balance that other dude. You might be the guy she needs, like child support, the stability, the responsible, the always show up when she needs you. But the guy she wants is back at the home not doing nothing for that baby, or she trying to just balance the both of them out. And really, she bit the hand that fed her.
I honestly didn't think that video was going to start picking up, but it did. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, click the comment to go back to the original video. Essentially, I had a case where a father was going back and forth to court over the course of a year with the mother over child support, custody, all kinds of issues. And it turned out that after a year, the child was not his. He spent more than $25,000 just in attorney's fees.
God damn!
Oh my God, and I'm pretty sure a freaking DNA test would have cost you way less. That's a lot of money just in attorney fees, bro. Imagine court fees and what it takes to set up and then try to maintain your bills in your life. Bro, that's a lot of motherfucking money. And then you still gotta pay the child support as you going through the stuff. Bro, that's crazy.
And $12,000 in child support. And I think a lot of you will be happy to hear that he did get his money back. Unfortunately, it is on payment plan, but he did get awarded the money that he spent.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
So essentially, she owes him $37,000. And the crazy part is this is not the only fraud that she committed, but I can't go into all of that. A lot of you are also wondering whether this mother is going to go to jail. We finished this case a couple of months ago, and we are working on getting documentation to prove that she committed fraud, because a lot of the court cases are not actually recorded in California for family law courts. So we have to go through the documentation and get the proof that she committed perjury and fraud. And that comes with statements from other attorneys, other people that witnessed the case, and maybe even the judge. At that point, we'll take it to the DA and they will decide if they want to press charges against her for perjury. So overall, the case was really sad because my client did bond with the child, although he was very limited in the time that he was able to spend with the child. But at least he is getting some of his money back, and hopefully by the end of it, she does pay back all the money. But this girl is so trifling. I would not be surprised if she has already stopped making payments. But we'll wait for my client to update us on that.
Man, that is crazy. Finally, justice. Run homie his money. She knew it wasn't his kid and still took him to child support. Where is that energy for the real father? Exactly. The guy that's there for you, doing everything for you, you want to make his life a misery. But the guy that ain't doing ish for you or that baby, scot-free. Ain't no way. I'm glad that he's getting reimbursed. If she has stopped payments, I hope she has wages garnished. Why does the DA get to determine that when it's a crime? I don't hear that with Amber Alert. Oh my God. And that right there is why you need to vet these women out, because number one, choosing a partner to have a baby with, do life with, your upbringing and grow old with and share your legacy with is probably the most important thing you can do as a man, or at least top 3. Now, probably bro finna be on his villain arc, not even trusting another woman. Or he damn so finna do a DNA test every single time he get a woman pregnant. Come on now. Let's just think about, let's say if a guy's on child support, right? Because I know in Texas, once you sign that birth certificate, that's your child support. If you the baby father or not. Let's say that was one of y'all, but in Texas. You're not getting off child support. Why? Because that's the law. You're not getting off of child support. That's if the woman wants to take you off. Once you bust inside of her, that's her decision. That's her baby now. Look at DDG and Haley Bailey. We ain't even gonna go into it. Go watch the last video. We're not gonna get into it. But if active father's there, but yet the other guy is scot-free, that don't make sense to me. But these Jezebel women, demonic entity women, these modern women, I ain't talking about the queens that don't see a problem with getting a DNA test because that's how a man confirms his child or not. We ain't talking about those queens. We talking about these modern Jezebel women. You knew it was a possibility. So you knew it was a possibility and still took the time out your day to garnish this man's wages, probably back pay. You got all this money for child support, $1,000 a month, plus his bills. Now all of a sudden a situation blow up in his face. Now he's trying to get a lawyer. Man, $37,000?
Damn.
She knew it was a possibility, bro. Come on, dog. And then try to make this man life a hell, bro. Prayers up for that man. Prayers up for that kid, bro. Because at the end of the day, these women are loyal to their emotions, man. I'm Jay. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comments. We go.
You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you gonna be the fool.